Okay guys, this is going to be part 3, boarding on wood stretchers or wood form boards. I'm also going to do a video. I've also got one up that is putting a coon on wire. I realize that both are very widely used, so I feel like I should cover every aspect of it. So this is going to be on wood stretchers. So we've got our nice fleshed coon here. Okay, we got our coon board, and we've got the sizes marked down. So we're simply going to place our coon on our board. Okay, we're going to kind of just rake him down a little bit. We're going to center him up on the board. We're going for a presentation aspect here. Give him a tug. Okay, now then, we're going to start off, and right here are the pads where we put on our machine. We want to make that a nice clean cut. So we're just going to trim that off and just square that off with a pair of scissors. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to tack him to the board. I'm going to use a electric stapler. You know, a lot of people use pins or nails or whatnot. I just find the stapler is easier. So we're going to take our stapler. We're going to kind of snug up the foot. We're going to put one tack in, right in the center of the board. Okay, next we're going to take the other foot here. The other side, we're going to bring it down. And we're going to tack it as well. Okay, now then, now you can see how what we've done there. Okay, next we're going to flip our coon over. We're going to bring our tail right to the center of the board. Now we're going to tack him. Now you can see this coon here is just going to make 3X. Okay, coons are measured from the nose to the base of the tail, so it's going to be measured to right there, or the highest point, which is why you don't want to tack your coon way up like so, because they're going to be measured to the highest point. We want to make a nice, even, straight line. Now, this coon is very close to the 3X line. We want to make sure we cover that line. That way, he's graded to a 3X. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to center up the tail here and give him a nice little snug pull. Okay, now I'm going to take the coon, I'm going to place him down with my stapler, and I'm going to put one staple right on the side of the base of the tail on this side. Okay, next we're going to come around to the other side. We're going to place a staple right at the base of the tail on the other side. Okay, now you can see by doing so, that's created a nice bunch of fur right here. Little bump, okay? What that's going to do is, as that dries, that's going to condense that fur right in this area, which is right in the inspection window. Okay? Now then, now we want to make our straight line. So we're going to take, and we're going to staple straight across. Now here's your triangles left over. We're going to take, and we're going to pull them straight across. We're going to put 2 more staples. We're going to put one on the very outside here of the coon. Okay. Now for our third staple, we're going to take that triangle. We're just going to push that fur just up in there a little bit. Kind of pleat it just a hair. We're going to put a third staple. 3 staples across there. We'll come around to this side here. We're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to put a staple. We're going to put a staple. Okay. Now then, we're going to take our knife and just the little tab of fur that's left, we're just going to take and we're just going to trim that, just that little bit off. Okay. We're going to make a nice, neat presentation by doing this. Okay. Now then, for the tail. There's many ways of doing the tail. My preferred way is to use a 1/4 inch hardware cloth to help tack the tail. You can just leave it, you can tack it and pleat it, you can tack it long. I'm going to show you my preferred method here. I've got these strips of 1/4 inch hardware cloth. I'm going to lay this hardware cloth right at the base of the tail, and I'm going to put 1 pin on each side. Okay, next I'm going to take the tail and I'm going to pleat it right under the hardware cloth. I'm going to take another pin right here and I'm going to put it right under the tail. And now as I pleat that, you can see it bunches up, and that's going to dry nice and flat under the hardware cloth, and it's going to condense the fur and give you a better grade. Okay, you can see how nice that looks. Very presentable, nice straight line. You can see right here's our bump, and right here's our bumps that we've created. The tail looks nice. Now then, for the belly side. Okay, on a male, I like to go just above the penis hole, and on a female, I like to go just above the bottom set of teats on it. We're going to take our knife and we want to make an inspection window. You need to show off your coon. Take our finger in the dead center. We're going to go just above the teats here. We're going to come in and we're just going to cut just a real thin line, not very wide. You can see that's less than 1/4 inch here. We're going to go all the way down to the foot. We're going to cut that off. We'll come around here to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing all the way down to the foot. This also, if you have any fat left over on your coon, this allows, what this does is this allows you to be able to take that off, and it gives a nice clean look here. Okay, next we're going to take our 2 flaps here after we've cut that off, our nice square flaps. We're going to take a tack and we're just going to tack them out flat so they dry real nice. Okay, next the arms. You can do your arms any way you want. This is why I leave them long in the skinning process. I prefer to take a pair of scissors and we're going to go up about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, because they will shrink. And we're going to just cut them off. That gives a nice clean look. Now for the lips. Going to take, bottom lip has no value. We're going to take our knife and we're going to pull up just to where it becomes taut. We're going to take our knife and we're going to go all the way up the coon, and we're just going to take his lip off. We have a little bit of face meat right here. We're just going to take off just to clean our coon up just a hair. Make him look real nice. Okay, it's a real nice looking coon, looks very presentable. Okay, finally, I'm going to take a big knife, any old dull kitchen knife. I'm going to start at the belly. I'm just going to rake it forward. That takes off a lot of the fat. It's loose on the hide. Finally, we're going to finish with a belly wedge. We're going to flip our coon over. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Take our knife. You can see how much fat comes off of there. Okay. There we have a finished coon. You can see how nice, presentable that looks. Straight. We're going to hang our coon up, and we're going to hang it up nose down. And this allows all the fat to drip down to the nose, away from the inspection window. So anyway, guys, that'll wrap it up for this series. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you can take it and apply it to your fur handling. It's the proper way to do it. And like I said, hope you enjoyed, and happy trapping, guys. Okay.